Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on the channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, yes, we need lots of help. It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show right here live. YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and our home site, www.breal.tv. Welcome to it. We made it back. Hello, I'm Dr. Greenthumb. And to my left, our special guest today, Charmaine Bey in the building.
What's good with ya?
Good to have you here, Bey.
I am so glad to be here. You know, I'm away from my kids, and I have to say the presentation on the weed, the glass tips, I wasn't expecting it, so thank you.
The glass tips are everything. I mean, it's how every, you know, if you smoke joints or blunts, that's how it should go. You know what I'm saying? On a glass tip.
Absolutely. This is, I mean, new levels for me.
That's right. We're taking it up levels. You know what I'm saying? To my right, the good light, Mr. C minus.
What up, everyone? Happy Monday.
DJ, that is.
Tis I.
Tis you. And, you know, the iconic one, Eric Big Drum Bobo in the building.
What the deal? Eat, buddy.
What it do, buddy?
What it do?
And in the treehouse crew, Bolton, Blombo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator.
Just bigging it back with the Treehouse Brew B.
Being Boo.
Always.
Serious business. And the Brisket King is in the building, a.k.a. Slim Pickens. Mr. Bartz, what's poppin', B?
Nothing much. Just was unexpected to be on today, but I'm very happy I'm on.
Charmaine, you like brisket?
I love, well, Mr. Brisket. You know, I'm not eating beef. I'm not eating beef.
If you did, though, like
I used to fuck up some brisket.
oh man, his brisket, like we call him the Brisket King. His
okay.
his barbecue game is on 1 million.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna need some chicken or something.
I do chicken too. Just
He does everything.
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy.
everyone likes the brisket.
But I got to tell you, his brisket, second to none.
You know, I took a hair sample test not too long ago, and it came back that I was intolerant to brisket or beef. How about that? Not
All right.
specifically brisket, but beef. So I've been staying away from,
Gotcha.
From red meat.
but I did, not red meat, but the beef. And I did have a piece of brisket on New Year's, and let's just say I came into the new year a whole different way this year. Let's just say that. I'm going to keep it cute.
How'd you come in?
Whew. My husband was definitely talking shit. We got a nice hotel room, and I blew the bathroom up the next morning. I actually,
Okay.
I left it for him too because I couldn't stop the toilet. It was crazy. I couldn't
Left him a gift.
Yeah, I left him a gift. It is what it is.
You know, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day blowout. You know,
So, hey, sometimes it happens.
it happens.
Because I mean, you're consuming so many things on
Yes.
New Year's.
Oh,
I mean, you're
man.
going to dinner, right?
Yes.
And then you're drinking, and if you've mixed any of those, oh my God.
It was lit. We had a great time. We did a little boat situation. Marina Del Rey.
Marina Del Rey.
We watched the fireworks, drank hella tequila, reposado all night. And yeah, weed, of
feeling
course.
nice.
Oh, I was feeling real good. Ate a little bit of brisket though. Told me up. So I'm good.
Ah, I see. So it was the
Yeah.
brisket.
It was
that,
definitely
like,
the brisket.
lit the fuse.
Oh, it was the brisket. I ain't been right since. So it was, you know, they say it take like 30 days for stuff to get out your system.
Yeah.
I'm still in the 30 days.
Gotta do it. Gotta do one of them cleansings.
Right.
Oh man.
The booty pout.
Hey. Yeah, you know. Yes. Brah.
Oh my God, please, guys. I'm high right now and I can't stop smiling.
It's happened to the best of us.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to send a shout out to the folks that came to see us out in Costa Rica just the other day. We were there yesterday. We flew in yesterday, did a show on Saturday, and it was crazy. A sea of people.
Oh, I bet.
As it normally is when we go and do these festivals, but man, just the vibe, you know. And they were smoking lots of weed out there. I was like, all right.
Costa Rican weed.
Yeah.
You get to try any?
No. I mean, you know how it is.
Yeah,
See.
true that.
Wait, would you ask him?
If you got to try any Costa Rican weed.
Oh, I didn't know
I mean,
about
because usually we're trying our own weed.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
No,
I was
but
thinking you definitely came with your own.
yeah. I mean, we can't trust whether they're gonna have the standards. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So we come equipped.
It would probably have been a little fruity though.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, who knows? I mean, there's around the world, there's a lot of good weed now, as opposed to back in the day where it was a lot of boof everywhere. Just a little bit of good weed, and you had to know the person to find it when you got to that city, or know someone who knows someone,
Yeah.
right? And usually everybody talks a good game. Oh yeah, I got that good, and then it ends up being that not. You know what I'm saying? It's not good at all.
I feel like weed used to be kind of expensive too, like more expensive than it is now. I mean, now we have like dispensary weed, so that obviously is taxed and all that. But when I was in college, shout out to Howard University, DC.
Yeah.
Weed HU $20, you know, get you whatever, maybe 2 swishers, maybe. But I'm from Slidell, Louisiana. That's right outside New Orleans. Okay.
Yeah.
Slidell, the suburbs. But the weed out there, it was nothing but Reggie or Kush. The $20 gets you 1 blunt for show. The Reggie, you had a long stem of it. You had to pick the seeds out though.
Yeah.
Might give you a headache. You know what I'm saying?
It's Reggie.
Once upon a time, not long ago, it was like that over here. There was no drug,
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
stress and boof and all that.
Right.
But you know, yeah, I mean that's how it was for a lot of places until you got your hands on some good strains, and then you some capable growers. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now you have that like everywhere. There's places we've traveled throughout the years where when we first went there, like let's just say Brazil for instance, right? When we first went there in like 96, was it?
Yeah.
96?
Like 96.
Boof.
Right
Like a
there.
bunch of backyard boogie style weed, like sticks and stems, some of it compressed like brick weed. And it was stuff we wouldn't smoke. We would not smoke it. Like we were very
Wow,
like,
and that's crazy. When you're a weed smoker, you say, "I'm not gonna
no,
smoke that."
no, we turned our
It's
nose
really
up.
bad.
You couldn't. You couldn't.
We were like, nah, we will
You
not.
would get a headache or something. Like what
man,
happened?
it was.
we didn't want to, we didn't want to disrespect our lungs and our and our taste palate by putting this garbage, within us, So like, me as a stoner, yeah, like I'll pass on some really bad weed. I don't need to just get high. If I'm gonna do it, I want to do it like to standards. So I'll pass on it. So back then we used to pass up a lot of that stuff because we'd look at it and it'd be like, nah, this looks like someone cut the grass, put it in a bag,
Oh,
and
Oh,
tried
that's
to sell
bad.
it. We're like,
My
nah,
mom
shit.
would call that kind of weed jail reefer. The kind of weed that, the smell just sticks to you. You can walk around the block and the smell is still there, that it's so
stinks.
bad.
Boof.
It stinks.
But I'll tell you what, fast forward to 2023, you go to Brazil and they got some good cannabis out there, like no doubt. Like the last couple,
Evolution.
like the last times we've been out
Yeah,
there,
the growers have definitely
Stepped
stepped up the game.
they got.
They had to. They had no choice.
Well, I think what a lot of them did, in a lot of these different countries where legalization popped up out of nowhere, because they realized the economic value of it and its medicine. A lot of them to grow it properly, they knew California, anywhere from north to south, and even in the middle. We have some of the most talented cultivators
Right.
on the planet.
It was competition.
And so they come here to learn from those guys, and then, you know, possibly to buy some of the clones
back,
to
right.
take back, so that they could, like, you know, take the knowledge and spread it, and, you know, make a run of it in their prospective places. So, like, there was guys that came here, learned from cultivators, got some DNA genetics or whatever genetics companies that were available that would sell them the clones, and boom, popped it off in all these different places. So, you know, 5-6 years later, now we go back to these places.
Worked
I
out.
mean, they are killing it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's beautiful to see,
So,
in my opinion.
do you think what as far as you being a weed smoker, where's the best herb for you?
Me, ooh.
Like,
You know what? I can really appreciate the dispensary evolution of weed, because I've been a weed smoker since freshman year of college, okay? Howard, in the little courtyard at my dorm, the annex, that's where
the meetup was.
Yeah, that's where the spot was. We used to just smoke there and sit there and smoke weed. So ever since then, I've been smoking every day. And
All right.
Nice.
She's one of us.
Nice.
Yeah.
my husband and I did recently take a break, because with things that you love so much, you also need to have some discipline with.
Right.
Yes.
So I did test myself, and I did have discipline.
All right.
Stopped smoking for like 3 months,
That's great.
Ooh, wow.
but I'm back in full effect.
That's okay. That's all right. Hey, we welcome you back with
Yes.
open arms.
I came back harder than I left. I'm buying 4 eighths instead of 3 at the dispensary.
Hey, let me ask you this. Do you feel like you have a higher tolerance than he does?
Yeah, because I'm lighting a blunt.
Who's been smoking longer, you or him, or did you guys start smoking together?
He's probably been smoking longer than me. But as far as now who has a higher tolerance, it's me, because I'm smoking so much and he's not smoking.
and-
He's like, I'm not really passing the blunt to him. And if I am supposed to pass it to him, I'm forgetting to pass to him because I'm not used to passing to him.
And
He's like, damn, can I hit it?
You know what's crazy is, because that's some stuff we've been talking about as of late down here, is that some of the women in the cannabis industry actually have higher tolerance than some of the dudes, than a
Yeah.
lot of the dudes actually.
Yeah, we be
Like-
going through more things. So we
Yeah.
gotta,
Yeah, what you guys could tolerate in comparison to what we could tolerate is two different things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we need our
Mm.
medicine. You feel me?
So, all right, as a couple, there's a couple question. Do you have your own individual stash, or do you have a shared stash?
Community
Or both?
stash.
Let me
Or
tell you
both.
something. What's his is mine, and what's mine is his.
All right.
So when I go buy my 4 eighths, if he want to smoke, he can. And if he go buy some weed, if I want to smoke, I can. But if he buy weed, I be rolling it up and might smoke individual.
What's the blow up like when someone smoked all the weed and did tell you?
Right? I might fuck
Yeah.
around and smoke more of his weed than he smoke of mine.
Because I think there should be a rule, like if it's a community kind of thing, like a shared thing, if you are smoking the last bud,
Should you be the one to buy the next bag?
you have, I mean, you have to keep it kind of full. You can't say, "Oh, I smoked the last bud." Oh well,
That's fair.
No,
you
he
can't
gotta,
give the old.
What if you
No,
what
you
if you
gotta
bought the last
say-
3 bags though?
Well, it should be an agreed thing that whoever smokes the last one,
like you could
has
just
to-
have it.
You can have, yeah, replace it. Never have it empty.
Oh,
Yeah. You know
right.
what I mean?
Absolutely
That's
not.
that's my point.
No, can't have it empty, because then I'm freaking out. Like, oh, I gotta go get some weed.
Need that medicine.
Exactly. So if you smoke the last one, you have to at least have an eighth, at least replace the bud or something, so it's not completely empty.
Yeah, you know.
For the next person.
You know what I noticed recently though, when I took that break of weed, it was really great. I got more energized and more focused where I hadn't been before. I did some amazing things on that break, i.e., write this children's book, Nubians Coming All
And
Shades.
congratulations on that.
Thank
Congrats.
you.
So,
Thank
congrats.
you. I did that sober. And now that I smoke weed again, I'm actually still very productive, like hyper productive.
Do you
It's
feel like you want to write another book?
Absolutely. I want to write another book, but I'm just so much more organized.
Right.
Oh my God. Everything, like I needed that break to kind of just reset. And now I'm back at it, but it's even better than ever.
With organization.
With organization and determination,
And-
drive.
And you wrote the book after you left TV, after you left
Yes.
Black Ink Chicago, right?
Yes, I left Black Ink back in like December. And I ended up leaving Black Ink because of some like things that I didn't really like in the editing room.
Right. Which a lot of shows deal with that, right?
Yeah, a lot of people deal with that, and it's not uncommon. But I felt like, this is what I signed up for, but we just took it a little too far here.
Right.
Like, we are playing with my life.
Right.
Why would y'all do that? We didn't have to do that. And like at the time I was pregnant, I lost my second parent. Like I had just had a previous baby and lost a parent while I was pregnant that time. So I'm going through a lot. Y'all are getting all of this footage.
Right.
So like we didn't have to do that,
Right.
I didn't feel like this was the right situation for me anymore. Like I wanted to evolve, and I'm like, okay, well, y'all are just gonna keep me here.
It's crazy because a lot of reality shows they don't really deal with the true narrative. It's like they make the narrative through the editing, right?
Yes, and it wasn't cool. The narrative that they made, like I did not fuck with. I was like, okay, we done made a lot of different narratives before, and they've been crazy as hell. This ain't the first time this is a crazy narrative. I've been down for the okie doke the whole time. But this right here, maybe it's because I'm older. I have more at stake. I have a family. I have like a bigger life.
When you get a family, it changes
Oh
sort of.
man, that's when shit started getting sticky.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, she love him. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, but I had to move on. Unfortunately, didn't want to, but like felt like
you had to at that point.
had to. Like
When you get older, I mean, for the most part, you get less tolerant of any BS or something that's going to be
Bullshit.
negative toward, in your life or,
Yeah.
whatever,
especially when you come with so much.
Exactly.
You like, I'm worth
Exactly.
the whole dollar.
Exactly.
Like I'm 75 cents of the dollar. Like, don't get me wrong, we all put in our part, but like y'all bank on me so much. I got the whole thing on my back. So let's not play with me right now.
And-
like, why do that?
and
You
that's-
know? I give y'all whatever y'all want all the time.
And that's because you have the most interesting storyline at the time, right? That they focus
whole
in
time.
on that.
The whole 7 years. And like sometimes they would show stuff and make it however they wanted to make it. And that's cool. But you at my party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can
And-
they can control the story in the editing room. That's the thing.
And it's just,
and it's not the way that it was when it happened, but they'll make it, their story.
And you
then
got to be
that's
cool
it.
with that. I honestly
crazy.
don't like when I really see reality stars like tripping about editing, because most of it is like, but that's what they do,
Yeah.
But with my situation, I felt like, they playing a dangerous game. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to step away. And it wasn't a secret,
It's what they try to do is manipulate drama, right? They,
even through editing.
They
when,
need-
when
yeah.
drama's not even there.
yeah, it's like they need the confrontation because that's where the actual ratings are, as opposed to everybody being nice and getting along. So they need some sort of
Yeah, but-
controversy
And
to
that,
pop up.
I'm not
right?
even mad at them for that. I love a good reality show where there's confrontation. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like physical, and that's not the thing. Like, I'm not even complaining about that part, but
Yeah.
it was just like, this wasn't the time in my life where I could go through additional things that are made up and created. Like,
Right.
felt like it was not necessary. So unfortunately, I just had to go.
At the step.
And I feel so much better. Like I can just breathe.
Yeah, you're free again.
Yeah, especially now that I live in LA and like everybody's a celebrity.
How-
Like no one's checking for me like that. So
How many shows did you guys film per season?
it would be like 20.
20.
Mhm.
Damn.
So you like a lot of your time was just in front of
Yeah.
that camera. Like they pretty much got almost everything.
Yeah, I mean, we film like 6 days a week, 5 days a week. At least I did. You know, every cast member is different. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm like,
depending on
y'all
how
every
interesting
day.
the
Like,
storyline is, right?
do you
Yeah.
need me or not? Like, but I would film like 5-6 days a week. Yeah, depending on who they want to film with, who they need to film with, who need to be at the scene. Like, when you know a scene ain't going down if you don't show up, you like, damn, you know, they really need you, you know, and you would do all that and you would be there and you would show up on time and you got to wait on other people to show up.
Yeah.
And, you know, be away from your kids and be away from your family and like do that whole show life. That's what you're getting paid
That's
to
what
do.
that's
And
what
that
signing up
wasn't,
for.
yeah, that was never an issue because, you know, you'd be like, I'm going to get there, call me an hour after it start because everybody going to, you know, be late.
Yeah.
And make sure I get a little food. I'm pregnant or something, you know, and just try to roll with the flow.
Yeah. I mean, I guess these days you got to just know anytime you got to know what you sign up for.
Yeah, you just got to know what you sign up for.
Yeah. And sometimes when people sign up for reality shows, they don't. Like, we had someone in here not long ago. They were saying that when they got on the show, they thought it was going to be cool. Like, you know, it was going to be a good time. Everybody was going to have fun. And then the first weekend, she noticed that they were manipulating drama for her to get into fights with other chicks, like on purpose.
Yeah.
And like every scene that there was like a physical confrontation, she was a part of it.
That sucks. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame people who don't know what they are getting into, but you can't be so naive. Like, come on, you could watch that shit and see that this shit
Well, if it's a new show, you don't really know. Like, if it's
Right.
but these days in the structure, like she was saying that in the crib, there was in the refrigerator, because you had to leave everything. You couldn't have your phones or anything like that. But the refrigerator was constantly stocked up with alcohol more than anything.
Oh yeah, the alcohol, man. We used to go on like cash trips and have a second refrigerator sometimes. One refrigerator full of food, because we would all live in the same house.
Yeah.
And one refrigerator full of alcohol, and we would have the best time ever. We would have the best time ever.
Keeping everybody lit.
Right. And I don't even, I mean, that's what we wanted too. Like, we were totally happy. They kept it stocked and we wanted that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess if you
didn't know, that would
now
be.
you do. Yeah. Like, don't be so shocked about that. I mean, yeah, they got liquor here. And I never looked at it because they wanted to start drama. Obviously they did, but we wanted the liquor. Like, Black Ink, we were drinking.
Yeah.
Like, we were turning up, you know. So
That was the mission.
yeah, like, I wish they would. They better not. They want a problem, not have no alcohol. Like, you know.
Yeah. That would have been the problem, right?
Yeah.
there. Wait,
Yeah,
got
that
no
would have been a
drinks?
problem. Oh my God, that would have been an issue. Then they got to deal with that shit. They trying to roll cameras, like, you know. But it was a great time for sure, you know. And you just definitely can't be naive. You definitely
No.
no.
Read the fine print. Read those little.
Yeah,
read that little-
definitely read the fine print.
Get
sure.
get a manager or an agent that could help
Definitely
you.
do that.
You know, or a decent lawyer that could break down that contract. A lot of people
Know what
sign.
you're signing.
Yeah, because a lot of these
yeah.
people to get on TV, they won't even get a lawyer to be like, hey, what?
Yeah, you
what
got to
am
watch
I-
out for that, because I'm not going to lie. I had a lawyer look over mine, but my lawyer was my godmom. Shout out to Barbara Hudson. She's still a lawyer. She's a criminal. No. Let me not mess it up. She is an accident lawyer in Houston, Texas. She #1 caller. She win big cases. Don't play with her.
Oh,
That's right.
man.
That's
Don't
right.
play with her. #1, Barbara Hudson.
Oh, that's the tagline
Law
right there, huh?
firm,
Boom,
right there.
bang.
But let me tell you, she read my contract. I just told you what kind of lawyer she is.
Right.
She said, well, it's a typical contract and you're not going to be able to change it because your other cast members are going to sign it. So if you want to do it, you probably got to sign it, right? So I did it. And it was cool, you know.
Yeah.
But I remember when I realized what I signed, I was depressed for a little while.
Damn.
I was sick about it. I
Yeah,
was
you
like-
gotta have someone look at the paperwork, man.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh,
But it's crazy.
I
Like
had to fight all my life.
if if it's a brand new show and everybody's new, the cast members everybody's new,
Yeah,
Basically,
exactly.
you don't really have that pull to say, you know what, I
I'm
need
better
this
than
change
you.
and I need to
Right.
change this. They'll just replace you.
Yeah, but you
Right,
got a
that's what
choice.
you told me.
But you got a choice at that point. Do I go
Or not.
because I know what I'm dealing with now that they've told me, or do I go? And if you can't complain once you accept it and say, all right, I'm gonna go. I know what it is. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, we all signed this shit.
Yeah.
You better turn the fuck up. You better take them shots. You know, we had a good time. We definitely had a great time. So I'm not gonna act like we didn't.
Is there a clause in there where it says that your storyline may be manipulated, or is it
That's a good
yeah,
question.
absolutely.
like
I mean, it's yes, but it sounds way worse.
Your
And I'm not
storyline
gonna-
is subject to change.
I'm not gonna repeat it because I definitely have an idea of what it says. But yeah, it's way worse.
Yeah, I would imagine that they have rights to change the storyline if
They
they
can do
want.
whatever they want.
'Cause
They can
yeah.
do whatever they want.
They own
Whatever
it.
they want.
yeah.
Just know that they can do whatever they want, and that's what you sign up for. That's when
It's-
people be on the internet and they be mad at like.
And the only
I-
time you could change that is like with like how the Jersey Shore did it, right? When it
Oh, they were the ghost.
like they got nothing in the beginning practically, but then later on when it blew up and MTV was leaning on them, they asked for a little bit more money.
Yeah, but reality shows don't blow up like that.
Yeah,
no
they
more.
don't, not anymore.
Not no more. Jersey Shore. I mean, that was a time.
That was.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you should see the copycat show.
Oh,
They-
Floribama, I love it.
No,
and they
no,
got the
no.
other one, the black version.
No, I'm
You don't
talking
like it?
about the one.
Floribama.
I'm
I
talking.
love Floribama.
No, I'm
Shore.
talking about the ones in other.
Kodai,
in-
Nielsen.
I'm talking about the ones in the other countries, like in Mexico, the version of Jersey Shore.
Oh no.
They will show the couple boning right there. Like,
Oh yeah, they do that in
No
other
way.
you know,
countries.
like over here, they'll
they
blur
don't
it.
be censored.
They'll blur it out. You'll see them in bed, and there might be the sheets moving, but it'll be blurred out. So like it's suggestive. You know what they're doing. That's why they're blurring it out. But in the Mexican one, they don't blur nothing out. Like you see that they are like straight up, like it's happening
what they
in
do.
several different rooms. This is happening in the Mexico version.
Why do you think that is though?
Jersey
Why Americans can't watch uncensored?
We're hung up on bullshit.
Is
to
it
be
hung
honest.
up, or are Americans freaking weird? Like, do we take
Weird.
things too fucking far?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yes.
Is
I
that
think
what
it's
it is?
I think it's a combination of both.
Okay.
Some of us are hung up on old school traditions where, oh no, you're not supposed to see that on TV. That's taboo or whatever.
Christianity.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
And then
Yeah.
other folks that are totally open, like, yeah, well, like, why is this such a big fucking deal?
Yeah, like all of Europe.
Yeah, but no one ever moves to change it. Like European.
Well, yeah, your
thought on it
are
is-
Christian and they are uncensored.
Yeah, but they're more advanced, and they're thinking of how this stuff plays in culture and how it plays to the youth and stuff like
Yeah.
that. They don't shelter. We shelter here.
Yes.
And that's why you grow up with kids that are so damn curious and end up like wilding the fuck out because
Yeah.
you suppress all these things
It's
from them.
suppression. It's suppression.
And what does a kid do? What did we all do when our parents or an authority figure told us, "Hey, don't fucking do that,"
Yeah.
and not tell us why, but just say, "Hey, this right here, don't fucking do that,"
because I said so.
because I said so.
That's
And
the first
that
thing
was
you want to do.
That's the first thing I ever did.
What's that?
Don't do. Oh, okay. The minute you ain't looking, I'm doing
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? And it's the sheltering, right? That part, and then just it's old school mentality. You have half of us still think in this caveman style way, where you got the FCC who don't think it's appropriate
Yeah.
for nudity, not necessarily sex or hardcore sex to be on TV, but just even casual nudity. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's little things like that.
Isn't that crazy? Because it's like
They don't trust us to
in
be
Europe,
adult.
in Europe, you'll see a shampoo commercial where a woman will show her breasts, and it's like well done and beautifully, shot,
Tasteful.
tasteful, and no one says any. It's not this big. Like, can you believe that commercial showed this? It's just like
They're not
regular.
hung up on it.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, cool. It's part. Hey, it's part of life.
This is life.
Yeah, America's having a really big problem right now with like guns and stuff. So I think the whole cancel culture thing is just nobody is safe, including, we can't be showing certain things on TV that other countries can show.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
like for instance, some of our the TV shows based on failed videos, like Ridiculous and all that stuff, and shows like this, right? Those are very tame videos in comparison to what they allow you to see in other places. Like you see some of those videos. I seen this one video. It was on Alarma TV, which means alarm TV, and I don't know if it was on Telemundo or one of them Spanish stations, but they showed this dude who came out of he was in Florida. He came out of a swamp and just had an entanglement with the alligator or crocodile, whatever, and his arm was tore straight the fuck off, like it had been chewed off by the alligator.
And they showed it.
And they go to the alligator. The fucking arm is in the mouth of the
No,
alligator.
they showed all that.
Yeah, they showed it graphic, no blur out. And like they would not show that on our regular ass TV channel.
No, not at all.
Hell no.
No.
I don't want to see that. I'm not gonna lie.
No one really wants to see it, but that's how
Oh,
that-
for sure.
we will never get that because we've never seen it like that, right, on TV. So we're not trained for it. Whereas they've never had that sort of censorship on their TV stations. They'll show that to kids, and kids won't even bat an eye at that shit. Whereas we over here, because we've been sheltered for so long on from parents to TV, the FCC, whatever, what they allow us
Yes, indeed.
to see, what's deemed cool to see, people cringe when they see some shit like that because it's
we ain't
something.
used to it.
Yeah, we ain't used to it. Our minds ain't ready for that.
So like at what age would you like have your kid be comfortable with your kid seeing an R-rated flick with you, or a PG-13 flick with you, that had like nudity or something like that, not sex, but just like nudity, showing the body and stuff like that?
I don't know. I think people usually wait till their kids are 15, 16, but some might even do 13, 14. I don't know.
My parents definitely, I feel like didn't really hide anything. Like the movie Set It Off. Did that come out in like 96 maybe?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, I was 6 years old. So I would watch Set It Off. That got everything. Sex, guns, everything.
Yeah, it's a difference. Some of us are exposed to things we shouldn't see at an early age, right? But other kids, their parents are on them.
Now, my dad definitely was very strict.
Yeah.
He didn't like me listening to the rap station.
Of course not.
Yeah, like my mom would pick me up from school and maybe I would listen to the rap radio, Q93. And let's say he got in the car or something to go put gas in it for my mom. He would come home like, why are y'all listening to Q93? She's young and all this stuff. But my mom was like a cool mom, But my dad was always kind of the strict one. If I wanted to go sleep at my girlfriend's house, he would be like, don't she got a brother? Tell her to come sleep over here,
Yeah.
And if, any sleepovers and stuff, he would want to happen at my house.
Yeah, he wanted you to be close by him. Like, nope.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Fathers,
Yeah.
protective of our daughters.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
That was a bar right there. I don't know if you heard that. But,
You're
might
a
look like,
wordsmith.
look like it went over,
No. I caught Sometimes I just pause it and Joe Marvel.
You marvel.
Yeah, Joe Marvel.
I made you marvel? Damn. All right, cool, man.
Wow, what a compliment.
Thank you, sir.
What can I say?
I can't believe y'all rolled 3 of these up for me, guys.
Oh, yeah, we go through them, But you smoke at your pace. It's not, you don't have to smoke them all right.
I'm like, what number are y'all on?
Oh, yeah.
You're looking at that joint like,
You don't have to go to the number 2. It's just there in case you want it.
I ain't gonna make it.
Hey, how was the transition for you going out of TV and doing the the podcast with your husband? I mean, you guys work together on the show, so I imagine it was an easy transition because you guys could sort of focus on y'all there, right?
Definitely. I think that our real life is what we really show to our followers and like on the show. So when it comes to the podcast, we're really we're putting in the same energy that we put into like what's really going on with us. So it was very easy.
It's a lot more free.
Yeah, like but my husband and I, like, we have always worked together. We have another company. It's called Bay Moss, and it's a really popular sea moss company. So
Awesome.
like everything sea moss powder, sea moss seaweed, everything sea moss
Gonna have to
capsule.
send me some of that.
I got you. Maca root, it got everything. So we're really popular for that, and that's already one of our businesses. So this is just more on the creative side.
Yeah.
Now that I'm not filming every day, I have so much more time. So I can still be creative and pour into myself,
Yeah.
Aside from that, I was on radio in Chicago on WGCI. So I resigned from GCI, moved into LA because it was like either or, and I really just wanted this for my family because we have dreams and aspirations that we want to foresee. So we needed to be out here. So radio's already my background, and that's what I do. You feel me? I host concerts. I had a show every day, Inside the Midday with Charmaine Bey, from 10 to 2, and that was what I did every day.
It's an easy snap-in for you.
Oh, it was amazing. It was so much fun, and that's what I enjoy. So I really enjoy the podcast, and it's great working with my husband. We're so creative. We both have our roles, and if someone's slacking, well, that was your job.
I could
that's
imagine
what you were supposed to do.
I could imagine the clown session. What happens when you guys get going on each other, like like snapping on each other?
Oh man, no situation.
Oh man.
Oh man, my husband's one of those who just, whatever he knows about you, he will take it there.
It's gonna pop it off.
That is dangerous because no matter what he know about you, it don't matter what it is, he will take it there. So you gotta.
So you gotta be ready for that at every time.
You gotta be ready for it, and we might start playing off light, but it might get a little, just a little crazy. It might get a little real, and then the next day you got to look at each other like, hello.
Hey, it happens. It's
For sure.
But I mean, y'all must be having fun doing that.
Oh, absolutely. He's my soulmate, and I love him so much. Absolutely. And he just definitely knows the real me from the shit he be bombing me about. Okay.
I feel you. He targets the points and brings them out.
What?
Yeah, there's only a few people. I guess everybody has just a few people that they know. They know how to get them. You know what I mean? Not necessarily in a bad way, in a fun way.
Yeah.
In a cool way.
Right.
In a cool way, not in a bad way.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, it's got to be that because if it was
cool.
someone just
If it's
digging,
bad,
you
You obviously don't want me to be your wife anymore.
Exactly.
and that show don't last. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's all in the name of fun.
Definitely.
It's got to be like someone getting under your skin for the best, for the a great reason. And you're like, I knew
got me.
You got
Yeah. It's
me.
like, wow.
That's even
Wow,
with
you think
homies
it
and best friends and stuff like this, because there'll always be something that will always.
But that makes for the best radio because where would you hear stories like that?
Right. No, absolutely. Yeah. We hope to take our podcast even further. Marriage and Mirage, it's been lit. Obviously y'all have been doing this and do this shit, so this is new to us. But it's been lit reaching out to the celebrities and them coming through and sharing their story with us and getting all these exclusives. It's been off the chain.
That's awesome. Congratulations on that.
So people are really loving our content. I mean, over 100,000 people our last 2 videos, and that's huge for me. I mean,
That's cool.
we just started this shit like 2 months ago, so I'm like, what? You know.
Man, that's good.
So we just hope to keep going and keep, bringing more content that people want to see.
And what's cool is y'all had a base that, followed you from the show onto the podcast.
Definitely.
And that's awesome because that meant you had impact and resonated to those folks.
Yeah, like they saw us get together. They saw us get married, have kids.
All that happened on the show.
All that happened on the show. They saw my parents pass away. The evolution of myself.
You gave
even
them a
outside
lot.
of my husband.
You
Yeah.
gave them a lot.
Yeah, they
Both
saw
of y'all.
everything. Yeah. Yeah, they saw everything
Yeah.
except like my $1 million business Baymons. They just never wanted to see that,
They didn't want to see that.
Other than that, they saw everything. Yeah.
That's
My
dope.
engagement, we did that at Doc Antle at Myrtle Beach Safari. That's the Tiger King. He's the real Tiger King, not the crazy dude.
Yeah.
He the real Tiger King. Doc Antle. He was on the documentary too, but he the dude that the crazy dude don't really fuck with.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't mess with those kind of dudes.
Nah. Doc Antle.
Yo, Doc Antle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I
Myrtle
remember.
Beach Safari. I got engaged there
That
on
guy.
the show. Yep, that's him. So a baby tiger came out with a collar, and my ring was around the collar, and my parents came out as well with this baby tiger and the ring, and my husband, well, my now husband, his mother also came out, and I was like, what are y'all doing here? And we're filming, and like all my castmates are there. I'm like just so fucking oblivious. I was probably high. I was like, Mom, Dad?
Who's responsible for that?
Right? And then Neek, I didn't even see the ring on the tiger because I was just so like clueless.
You're stoned.
So
You're
then
stoned.
Neek took the ring off the tiger and got on his knee. And obviously I knew what the fuck was going on.
The tears start pouring down.
I was so choked up, and I was just so glad that my parents could be there. I thank him all the time because both of my parents ended up passing away. So like, I'm just so fortunate that they saw that, and I tell him all the time, like, thanks for doing that. And thanks for involving my parents.
That's cool.
Justin's
Yeah.
taking notes on that proposal. Okay, baby tiger,
Yeah, baby tiger.
ring on
Dude.
collar.
That is extravagant.
That's so funny.
That was extravagant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty-
but I'll never
I've never-
forget. I was like, Mom, Dad, what are you doing here? And my dad was like, oh, Pumpkin, you knew we wasn't going to leave you hanging. And I was like, what are you talking about? And that's what it was, an engagement.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I just had to tell that story because, shout out my dad.
And people got to see it, though. That's the cool part about it.
Yeah, so people followed me through my whole journey. So I have this connection with, people who watched my show. They have seen everything that I've gone through, and now they've seen that I like left everything and like moved to LA. So they're just like all rooting for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
They're like,
because
we love the babe.
I mean, because most people in your position, they want to stay on TV because they know what that means. It's like it's more promoting of the self and whatever else you're doing.
Then
It sort of charges it, but you were like,
Yeah, I don't blame anybody for whatever they want to do. I think I can understand both sides. Like, I get it. 'Cause I didn't want to have to walk away, but I felt like this is my only option is to walk away. Like, I didn't have another option, So it just was what it was
yeah,
in my eyes, period,
you made a strong choice.
Thank you. But now it's about just building upon myself, and I wish the best for like everyone that I dealt with, and if it wasn't for that show, I wouldn't even be sitting here with you guys. Like,
Do you now and then watch it, or did you just completely let it go?
I actually have like, unfortunately, this is really sad to say, but like a Black reality TV show, PTSD. Like, I can't really watch Black reality TV like that, and it's just because of what a lot of it's giving.
Right.
Can't do it. So like I'm not watching no black reality TV show right now, and I hate to say that. That's not something I'm like da 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 da. You know, it's so sad. Like we need to make better reality TV. You know, and I totally was a part of the problem.
Yeah, I think in general, you know, all reality TV right now is just kind of.
Yeah, I mean, there are some shows that I like, and unfortunately, they're not. Just because they're not black reality TV, they're not the best. But like 90 Day Fiance, I'll be watching that.
That's crazy.
It's like I like more docuseries style because the people are just really showing like who they are. It's not much producing behind it. You could tell what's kind of produced a little bit, like when you had to make someone kind of come out their shell.
I feel like one day, I feel like one day we'll see Aton on 90 Day Fiance.
Wow. Wait a minute. What?
Aton.
I was gonna say, I think.
You think
Dustin?
No, not
Not on
man, why
90 Day
not?
Fiance, but I think I could see you on a reality show.
What about like Married at First Sight? Anybody?
Bring it.
No, I'm good. I don't
He said,
my life's enough reality TV. I don't need a.
Yeah.
I don't need to be on actual show.
his life is reality.
Yeah,
You're
my
trying
life is. My life
to
is- yeah.
expose it, brother.
You can grow your hair out.
Is that 90 Day
Wow.
Fiancé?
Yes. Oh my God, my boy Ed right here. So yeah, Ed doesn't really have a neck much.
No,
But
he's an Edneck.
he was kind of loving, but then he just he was kind of exposed, and the girl he's with now, he don't like her to go to work, y'all. She work at a restaurant. He don't want her to go to work because he's so insecure. But
Wow.
I guess if he was, you know.
He wants her to stay home because she might, you know, see someone that she actually does want to be with and leave dude in a heartbeat.
Oh, wow.
In his mind, that's what he's thinking.
But I was always rooting for Ed, so I just wish I didn't know that part about him. Like I need to see that part about my boy.
Yeah.
So is 90 Day Fiance, is it about like a woman trying to be his fiance for 90 days? Or
No, it's a process I think that they got to go through before they stamp the marriage, right, or something like that.
So like 90 Day Fiance is when you get engaged.
Okay.
So there's hella different 90 Day Fiancés. I've seen them all, by the
Okay.
way. So there's 90 Day Fiance where you get engaged and you got 90 days to get married for your K-1 visa, all that situation.
Okay.
Then there's like 90 Day Fiance after the 90 days. So like after 90 days, we gonna see what happened. There's 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. So before y'all even get engaged, we finna see y'all date. There's 90 Day Fiance the other way where you seeing the other person date the American or something like that. The American going to the other country.
Good. The
Yeah.
flip side of
The
it.
flip side, the
Yeah.
American going to the other country. So there's all these 90 Day Fiancés. They need to make me the host.
Hey,
Shout out to my wonderful black woman who is the host. I forgot her name. I ain't trying to take your job.
but
But whenever y'all need a new host, and you can even be a part of it, but let me come through. I'm asking all the questions.
it's a trip. Some of the matches. Like I flipped through it a couple times. I don't
You'll
watch
be
it.
like, what?
Yeah, I don't watch it in full. I'll see it in bits and pieces, but like the times that I flip through, yeah, you're like, there's no way.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
It's like the matches are like,
yeah,
okay,
you're
this-
like, there's an ulterior motive behind this, but then you be seeing maybe some love there. You don't know what's going on.
most
You
of them.
confuse your damn self, so now you just watching it like,
Yeah, there's a couple that are looking for love, and a couple for looking for to become, a citizen of. You know what I mean? And that's the balance of that show. Like you're trying to guess who's really sincere about them really trying to connect and have this connection, and then the other ones are like that they just want to get into the country any way they can, and they'll marry somebody they would never marry
right.
to get in.
Man, that's a crazy process.
It's a
bro.
crazy
When-
premise.
But when you're talking about marrying somebody so they can get their visa, man, it's crazy because that's a
Plenty of people do that.
no. I know, but man, you have to know a bit about that person because they be questioning you. They ask you like,
yeah.
what side of the bed you lie on.
Hey, when they started realizing that folks would like take money to put themselves in that position for a few years just to help this person in, they're like, okay, we're gonna have to create a different process here because we're getting
Right.
over on
Yeah.
here.
Wow.
So we want to know what you know about
They want to make
your
sure it's
your
real,
spouse or your
authenticated.
yeah.
They
Like,
wanna
so
make
how
sure
long
it's
have you been dating? How long are you known each other? What's her parents' name? What's her siblings' name? What's her favorite color? What's her favorite song? Wow.
And people be feeling it. And
Yeah.
on the show, people like couples that you didn't follow this whole time, they get to this part of the process and they fail it sometimes.
Yeah.
And you got to watch them cry.
They ask you the both
Whoa.
same
You
they ask
gotta
you the
watch
both same
everything.
questions about
Reapply.
each other, all the things. Like
Yeah.
I mean, they'll go deep on it.
yeah, they will.
that's
Yeah,
what, you
like
know.
like what song does she not like the most? What's
You
what song
like,
does she
oh,
hate?
what? We ain't never talked about it.
Or what song was playing when you met? Like stuff like that. Is it like, like where one person would remember and the other one wouldn't?
Also,
Well, they're trying to see if you have the same memories, right? Like so that it matches up your story.
Yeah.
Right.
And if it doesn't match up, like lawyers do, they ask you the same question in a different way to see if they'll get a different answer.
but they'll like now they're like asking,
Like so they'll ask you, who were you with when you met your husband?
Right.
And she'll
I
say,
would be
well, I
like,
was with my
The
sister.
DMs.
Yeah.
the DM.
Period.
Yeah.
That might have been trying to trip me. You know? Who was I with? I remember where I was. I wasn't with nobody. I was in my DMs.
Damn.
And that's where he was too. That's where we met up.
And then it's like, what did you talk about in the DMs?
Oh, I remember.
Oh, man.
And then they're gonna ask.
I
And then
ain't
they're gonna
failing my
ask.
test.
And then they're gonna
Sure.
ask him, right? And off the top. So what did you discuss in your DMs when you first met? And he would probably know, but being asked that off the top, you might forget. It's an easy thing to forget, like because
What did we discuss? Yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm not failing, so.
hey, like how many times has someone asked you what's the line in this song, and everybody at the table knows the fucking song. You could say it like at karaoke by your goddamn self, but the minute someone asks you the line, you forget it.
Yeah.
Freeze. You can freeze.
And that's a thing that could happen in a test like that,
Damn.
depending how the examiner is asking the fucking question.
They'd
Definitely
ask,
can't
yeah.
smoke weed and go take this test.
Or take any RSO. You take some RSO, you ain't passing that shit, boy.
What's RSO?
it's full spectrum hemp oil
Oh.
or full spectrum oil, and it is like if you take enough of it, it is devastating. You will be high as fuck.
Ooh.
And you don't want to be taking no test under
You don't
the
want to take no
RSO.
kind of test at all.
You just want to chill. Taking the test is not conducive to passing this test because you're just kind of a little bit slower at this point. You're a human sloth.
I'm sure. Do y'all ever remember like taking tests? Those fucking tests that we used to have to take. I mean, the kids still got to take them.
You mean at
Oh,
the
the
end,
God, we're
end of
adults
the year?
now.
Like
Cat
the end-
test?
No, those tests you got to sit down and fill all the bubbles in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cat
Oh
test.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
cat
every
test, yeah.
state they're like called different things.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've lived
Yeah.
so many places, I forgot what mine were called.
Yeah, ours
Right.
were like the cat.
Yeah,
or something.
California.
California Achievement Test.
Yeah, there you go.
test,
Yes.
Or aptitude, right?
Aptitude,
I mean,
yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah. I'm from Louisiana, so my shit was something else.
Yeah,
But-
we all had the similar test. It was just called something different.
bubbles.
Depending. Yeah, but the bubbles, yes, we definitely
Oh,
had.
I'm talking about specifically. It was either I think it was the ACT.
No,
I'll take that.
ACT or SAT.
SATs.
Yes,
Yeah.
ACT
Yeah.
or SAT.
Yeah, they had. Everywhere
We
has
got
that.
The first time, oh my God, the first time that I ever took the ACT, it came after I had recently got my tonsils removed, right? When I got my tonsils removed, I guess not having dairy or something kind of played, because I don't know if it was dairy, but maybe you're not supposed to drink dairy when you get your tonsils removed. I don't know what happened, but I got my tonsils removed, y'all, and all of a sudden I was intolerant to dairy. Okay, period. That's what happened, right? Didn't know it yet, though.
Yeah.
The day of the ACT, me and my homegirl stop at Starbucks, and we get a little Starbucks drink. ACT, I was like maybe 17 years old, 16, poor girl. Horrible day for me. I know they thought I was cheating because I kept going to the bathroom. The lady was like, "You're not supposed to go to the bathroom." I was like, "Ma'am, I don't know what to tell you right now." It was the worst day ever of my life, and
That's
I
hard.
got a very low score too. Yeah,
Wow.
that's because I
It's hard to
couldn't take the test.
It's hard to concentrate when you got a boo 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 boo.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone tells those stories.
Oh,
on
Eric
here.
tells these stories all the time.
I understand.
He understands this.
I mean, I've never done that. Had to leave the classroom several times because of boo 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 boo. But I understand.
he understands these
feel
kind of
that.
stories.
I feel that it's bad. Sometimes you just put in them situations and get fucked up.
Well, there was a guy in my grade school that this happened. We were doing some sort of project and he put 4 people to a table. So we're there and all of a sudden this rank smell just starts to come out of nowhere, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And we're looking around like, where is that coming from? And then we look across to one of our guys, Raul. I won't say the last name. Johnson. So anyway,
Bastard.
So he's there with his head, on his hands, and only said, "Man, you shit it, didn't you? You shit it in front of everybody in the class." And he's like, "No," but he did. He kind of shit himself there at the table.
Whoa.
And
that's embarrassing. And that's what was gonna happen to me if I didn't go.
that project, took a, there was a break in that project.
Listen.
Everybody had to leave the classroom.
Listen, the moral of the story. Listen to your body and respect what it's telling you.
In that case, listen to your bowels.
Well, that's a part of your body.
Yeah.
Listen
Your
to the
bowels.
organs within. Don't fight against it.
Right now, you definitely got listening to your organs is very important. Like,
Absolutely.
when your body trying to tell you something, you gotta
Listen.
follow through with it. From boo-booing all the way to a little cramp or whatever you might feel.
Oh man,
Go get it checked
it,
out.
it gives you signs, right?
Hey, listen.
Right.
How many? Like, this has never been really, something documented, but in a musician's life, right? Or not a musician's life, but in the life of music, how many motherfuckers have shit themselves on stage? We know Gigi Allen used to do it on purpose. That does not count.
Right.
I'm talking about when you having, the shits, bubbling, gurgling, and like you're at mid-set and you need to run off.
Yes.
One false step could get that push you
I
don't
wonder
want. That.
why we've never seen Beyonce have to.
Well, because I think she goes up there ready. She knows this. You know what I mean?
But Beyonce is ready every single time.
She is, yeah.
Yes.
And
Be
that's
what
totally
they
what
should
makes
call.
her Beyonce. But how is our sister so perfect?
She's definitely,
Godly.
and she's unique.
I mean,
No, totally. But she ain't never got the bubble gut.
but you know what? If she said that to the crowd, said, you know what? You all need to give me about 5 or 10.
Give me 5 minutes.
You know what I mean? I'll be
Stomach
right
hurt.
back.
And we would be like, "Oh yes,
Go
sis.
ahead. You go
My
ahead. Do
stomach
your
be
thing."
hurting too, girl.
Intermission.
Beyonce's stomach hurts, y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be like a cool moment that people would never forget.
Yeah.
These days, I'll say that it's probably happened before any social media existed, right? Before phones and all this stuff. It could happen. You eat the wrong catering before you go on stage and you're in mid-set and you can't run off. And if you tried to, that one false step triggers everything.
Yeah.
Probably hasn't been documented because there was no cameras out there. But these days, if it happened,
Oh yeah, we're
oh
Yeah.
my God, you living forever.
You guys obviously,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
you guys haven't seen Cardi B then.
What?
what happened with my girl Cardi?
Oh man.
Oh, y'all ain't seen this.
Oh man.
What
stop
happened?
it.
Oh, boy.
Oh man.
Oh,
Stop
boy.
It. Stop
Oh,
it right
boy.
here.
What did she do?
What did she do?
Doo doo.
Do.
No.
Wait, she did.
Man, first of
You
all,
know
man,
what?
she was
Much
like in the back.
respect.
Man, she was like in the backstage about to do this show, and then she straight up said, "You know what? It's cool. I got to take a shit."
But this was
Yes.
not on stage.
No, I think it was.
No, you
Was
yeah,
it?
Side
man,
stage.
side stage or something
was
like that.
it?
Side stage. So then she runs to the bathroom. She takes the phone with her.
Mm.
And
Oh,
then
wow.
and then she says, this is quote unquote, push. And all of a sudden you hear, boom, and then she says, there you go.
I did not need to know that about my girl.
Cardi B, the B is for blowout.
Hey,
Whoa.
he said he had the stories.
They got the stories.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Unfortunately, like the sound of the doo-doo dropping in the toilet is like ringing
man,
in
and
my
it was like
ears.
there was a crazy echo. That shit was like it sounded. It said
No.
donk. Like that's why you call it a dump.
All right, Bobo. That was very graphic, Bobo.
Donk.
Let's
There
stop.
you go.
There you go.
Woo. I
This is-
mean, I'm not mad at her. Much respect for being real.
Hey,
you
listen.
know?
She listened to her body.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
She said, "I'm not gonna go up on stage.
She took
I need to handle this right there."
Well, yeah, because you don't want that happening on stage in front of peoples.
Yeah, I could never
then-
be a performer because I'm always tripping over myself. I always got to go pee every 10 minutes.
You know, but my thing was just like, you know, that she took it to the next level, that she took the phone with her instead of saying, you know what, I gotta go. She could have ended it and said, yo, I gotta take a shit, then end it. But she took it with her. And then she just said, yo,
It's just like, look, people, this is what I go through.
she went to Zen right there. And all of a sudden, donk.
All right.
There you go.
Illustrated well enough. All right. It is now that time. Let's go.
There you go.
There you
So
go.
funny.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, we got a bunch of submissions in today. First things first, the insane Asylum and the Twitch ward is saying Bart owes 5 flips.
Does he?
Saying he was pretty quiet for that first round.
No, we're talking about brisket.
He was.
Yeah, you
All right, look, I'll tell you what. Pedro, bring that tequila bottle out here right now. He's going to take one shot,
Don't
not two.
This is
I'll take your other shot for you.
you stay in that chair.
I'll stay.
You stay right there.
Don't move.
Don't you move.
Get up. Nothing.
Don't you do it.
Don't you fucking do it.
I won't move.
Next.
First thing of the day, we got Dean Jones up in here saying a little bacon and egg roll at the beach.
This is where we get tortured.
Yes.
Charmaine, you
Wow.
know, they do this to us.
That one looks pretty. That looks really good.
Yeah.
I would try it.
Yes.
What's behind it?
Oh.
Horse sandwich.
I think it's like
Yeah, it's
like
another sandwich.
cut it in half or something.
Yeah, he
Oh.
had it. Show
Wow,
us.
there's two of them.
He showed the guts.
Looks really good.
That's halfsies.
I would definitely do that.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
I'm not missing a meal, though. So I'm not the one to ask.
And we got Night Ghost up in here saying today's my dog's 2nd birthday, so I celebrated, made him a cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's dope.
All right. What kind of cake is
Oh,
it?
wow.
He can't eat it.
It's a dog cake.
That's a lot of cake for a dog. Like,
Yeah, you should help.
Oh, you got that one? Okay. Open it up, Pedro. Is it open?
Yes.
OG get a cake?
OG don't get a cake. He's lucky if he don't get shocked that day. Here, you do it. Rant.
And then Night Ghost is also saying I made an infused pizza for myself.
Ah, there you go. I was about
Wow.
to say.
An
you
infused pizza, okay.
Right
A lot of dough.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ooh.
you gotta celebrate.
A little well done.
It's a little too well for you. I
The,
see
the
you.
crust
That's-
it look a little dry.
Yeah.
I like the burntness, but the
Yeah.
dry.
That's a lot of dough.
Is that's
A lot of
thick
dough.
like one of them Chicago pizza pies, right?
Nah,
Yeah.
No.
the Chicago pie got the cheese. That is just bread.
That's a lot of bread.
And once I get cold, that bread is hard.
Yeah.
I like thin crust personally.
Yeah, same here.
Yes, perfect.
I think we all agree with this.
Same.
The best.
Would you like a shot?
I would love a shot.
Boom, you take that one.
Y'all
right
already
there.
got me high. I'm like,
Ladies first, right there.
High as
That one's
fuck.
you right there. I'll take the next one.
Wondering if my voice sounds weird.
No, you
How you
good.
get when you're high, you start questioning yourself.
No, you're
What do I
good.
sound like?
It's
Can you pass
Am
me
I
that?
talking too much?
No. Can you pass me that one? Yeah. There we go.
And we got Steve O from the 209 up in here with a little bit of hickory smoked shrimp for the
That-
football game on Sunday.
That was you right there.
Ooh.
It's all you.
Hickory smoke.
Looks delicious. I'm from Louisiana, so shrimp is my forte.
Ooh.
Oh,
Now, what the hell is that? Oh, that's the shrimp?
Yeah, that's the seasoning.
No. Oh, okay. Wait,
That's the
where's the
seasoning.
finished product? Okay.
Boom.
There we go.
There we go.
Wow.
Saved
Yeah,
yourself.
you know, see, that's the thing. That's the thing about these folks. They'll show us the process.
Yes.
You know, the before and afters and whatnot. These look great. Shit, I would have.
They
I would-
definitely look very good.
I would have C minus's portion since
Yes.
he's not gonna have them.
Yes, it's true.
All right.
You get down.
I'm gonna get a grill and learn how to smoke it up. I want a smoker, a grill, so I'm gonna do a little bit of everything.
The brisket king
He knows
I-
these-
teaches
Let me
classes.
know.
I do
I'm-
classes.
Oh, you got classes? Well, we can't do the brisket though.
No, you can do pork ribs and pulled
No,
pork.
no. I don't
pork,
want
just
no
chicken.
pork.
Just chicken.
No pork on my fork. No beef.
He could show you how to smoke anything.
I can smoke anything.
Let's do it. Did you know that you can smoke a watermelon just like a ham? You brine it and everything, and you put it on the smoker. I'm so glad I met you because
He's so anxious
I
to tell you
wanted
that
to-
yes, he do.
No,
know that?
no, I knew that, but like I haven't done it myself, and it's funny because
can we do
like,
it together?
we can do it together. no
Okay.
problem.
Now,
You-
what were you gonna say before I rudely cut you off?
Oh, I said I could do chicken. I mean, so you just want like meats. You just eat
Did
chicken.
I say yes? We could do chicken, but I said watermelon.
Oh, we can do that too. That's
We gotta cut it and everything.
yeah,
like a ham.
you gotta brine it.
Yeah, that's the watermelon, y'all.
It's
Yeah.
like
Come on, don't
looks
play
great.
with me.
no, it's
We trying to do it.
That
You
looks
gotta
good.
brine it for a couple days. You gotta put all the stuff, all the ingredients in the bucket, and you gotta keep it there for a few days. It gotta be all the way underwater. Then you smoke it for like a few days too, I think. I don't know. But then you smoke it for a long time and it comes out looking like this and you slice it just like a ham. They say that it tastes just like a ham and your mind will think that your mouth is playing tricks on you. And I want to try this out, but I want to be the one that does it. So I hope no one does it watching this
All
video.
right. So this is what's gonna
But
happen.
I want to do it with
This
you.
is what's gonna happen. He's gonna show you how to do it. He's gonna do it with you. You're gonna make one for us,
all right.
Ooh.
right? You're gonna bring it in after you do that with her. You're gonna bring yours into us.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
Let's
bring
do
mine in
it.
here.
Yeah, but can we make a video?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
That's
that's all you.
You
I
like I'm on the other end.
I just
you
want
brought it in.
I just want.
Yeah.
that ain't
I just
got
want
nothing
the
to do with
smoked
me.
melon.
You just want
Yeah. I want to taste the final product.
Yeah.
Doesn't that look delicious?
Yes, it
no.
did.
I've seen it all over the place. I just have not yet done that.
Here's to doing
This is
the
doing
smoke. Here's to smoking a watermelon.
It's
Smoking
smoking
water.
dope.
And smoking. Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah.
Next.
And next up in here, we got STL Batman up in here. I showed this on Thursday, but Bobo didn't see it. We got Eric Bobo with the RSO.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
That was me.
Oh my God.
This is him. You know, after taking the RSO.
This is at 2:30 and 3 o'clock.
Well,
in the morning,
this is
man.
this is to illustrate a move that Eric.
I'm jaw on the floor.
So Eric Bobo took some RSO somewhere the other night, and he was so high when he woke up from the RSO, he walked out into his balcony and screamed, RSO at like what 2-3 in the morning.
2-3 in the morning. Yeah, like
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning.
So the Bobo
sorry.
DiCaprio was to symbolize that RSO moment right there.
That is hilarious. Well, I love it. I'm the king of the world, period.
If you had hair like that, Bobo,
I
Man,
know,
I
right?
don't know if I
I
could
don't
be
know.
your friend.
No, I don't know.
It's a little,
Right.
right.
A little pale too.
a little
you know,
weird.
A little pale.
Yeah.
My hair. The whole thing is a little wrong.
If you hadn't gotten sun for 10 years.
Whoa.
Yeah. B, it's me, really.
I just got out of the penitentiary and, you know, I didn't see no sunlight.
For a while.
That's so funny.
Right. Next.
I'm high as hell. That's all I know.
That's how we do
Can't believe
every
y'all
day.
got me this high. It's just gonna pick another one up and light. I can't believe I made it to number 2.
Hey, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Levels.
Wow.
These are the levels.
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 Wow.
And I showed this one on Friday, but Be Real was gone. We got Shoddy up in here saying he just came up on a typhoon.
Oh yeah. See, this is like the booth version, though, kind of.
Yeah, it's like yours didn't look like
Mine's looked way cooler. This is slightly bigger than the original, but like, I mean, that's a fast truck right there, or whatever you want to call it, SUV.
Yeah.
It's fast.
Is it?
Yes, it looks like nothing, but it's one of the
Well, it does say tycoon, right?
Typhoon.
Typhoon. Oh, excuse me.
It was at its time. It was one of the faster cars off the line, like in a race, like a straightaway quarter mile. It was faster than a Corvette at the time, but and if you beef
What?
it up,
Faster than a Corvette?
Mhm.
I'm going with the GMC. And you get the rim?
yeah,
But I'm going to need to paint it red like the red Corvette. I don't know what
Right.
color that is.
Little Red Typhoon, that works
Yeah. That's a little, is the top.
too.
What's
Same
going on?
syllables,
Yep.
same syllables. Hey, real quick, I don't know if did you check my last post, Colton?
Let me go to it real quick.
I need y'all to see this, and you got to play it with sound. This shit is hilarious right here. This is some comedic art, if you will. This is my submission to y'all for the day, real quick. So once he pops it up, but yeah, this is hilarious. Y'all are gonna enjoy this. When I popped it off on IG this morning, motherfuckers was rolling off this one.
I can't wait to see it.
Bring it.
You got it?
right here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Bounced off the rim.
I'm sorry, but he's one strong motherfucker.
That was good.
He's strong as hell, though.
Yeah, that guy is strong. The ball is strong. That's a strong ball.
He sure is. But wait a minute.
Amazing.
That's the move right there.
Oh shit.
That is wild.
That's wild.
Yeah, but he is athletic as fuck.
Yeah, the guy playing the ball is very athletic. It was hilarious how he shot the ball and rimmed it.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. He did like a flip
Look at
on
it.
his way back to do.
Yeah, that dude has stamina.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right.
It looked like his head hitting the ground.
That homie bricked that shot.
Yeah.
Then he came back.
Hey, the sound effects is everything because it was right on the money. Homeboy, this doing the ball, he was right on the money with the sound effects. All right.
Wow.
There you go. That was
Thanks for showing me that.
that was my submission for y'all. All right.
And let's see here. We got Enrique up in here saying he found these Cypress Hill shoes online, B. They're selling them at some shop.
Yeah, we seen these last week. Whoever designed them, damn, good job.
Damn.
I'm about to
Yeah, I
find them.
love
Wow.
the
I
green
get
and
those.
black ones.
Yeah, those green and
Oh,
black
green and
ones
black
are
ones.
smacking.
Are these officially endorsed by
No. I think he made them like, like how Nike's got Nike ID. He possibly did them the same way on the Adidas site maybe. I don't know. Because I have not seen that shoe anywhere. I would own a pair if they had them. If we had endorsed them, I'd have a pair. We'd all have a pair.
I don't know. That's a little flashy though.
That's a little flashy.
That's
Like
a
you could
little
walk
flashy.
through a High Times cannabis cup with these, but like on the reg, I don't know if I'd be rocking them.
Right. That's a
Maybe
little
cool
flashy.
for stage.
I might rock
Yeah,
them for
you
like
gotta get them just for that.
I would rock them for a Dr. Greenthumb show.
Right.
show you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
of
saying?
course.
I'm-
Put your feet up on the table.
Goddamn right.
The whole time. That's how you gotta rock the whole time.
Yep.
Feet on the table.
Yep,
You have to
that's-
sit on this side.
That's the whole video. One side is this way, and then the other one is that way.
But that's when they get the endorsement. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Agreed.
Period.
That's right.
Okay, cha-ching. I got my own little drop.
The bag drop.
Okay.
And we got my stepson up in here, Marbell, saying, "See y'all in April." Little mushroom smoothie.
Will you with that many mushrooms in there? Are you
Whoa,
really gonna
wait.
see us in April? Damn. You're gonna be still in the you still in the portal at that time. Jesus.
April, you will not be here.
April will not be here for you. You will have
way.
erased it in your mind.
Maybe it's a lot of people splitting.
No.
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 Even so,
No?
Have you
even if you have a glass of that,
Even so, yeah, like just if you share that with two people, y'all are going to the moon. Have you done mushrooms? Have y'all two did mushrooms together?
You know, it's so crazy because we've never done anything like a psychedelic, and I really want to. And I told him that, like, you know, I really want to just one time us do something, and I would probably choose shrooms because I heard that
Yeah.
shrooms are like a lot of more people are microdosing
Yes.
and like just eating them on a regular.
You guys,
So-
you guys should look into these chocolate bars called Hero chocolate bars because
Okay.
they're moderate dose each piece.
Okay.
So depending on the level you want is how many pieces you eat.
All
But
right, because I'm definitely trying to get a little fucked up though. I'm trying to have a good trip, not
Oh,
a
yeah.
bad one.
yeah,
So can you do that off the chocolate?
Yes.
Because I ain't trying
Yeah.
to eat
Nah.
3,
can't.
4 bars.
No. These Hero bar chocolates, the way they make them, like you could take one and you'll have like a good experience. You'll feel good. If you take two, you'll be in that like, oh shit. But if you take 3, you're in the melt. That means like you're getting the full psychedelic adventure.
Oh,
Okay.
All the
well,
colors get
All the
bright,
colors, all the
bold.
I'm
realizations.
I'm gonna just take
Yeah.
one with my dude. We gonna start there.
You will love
How long
that.
do you give it? Like before you take another one? 'Cause
I don't know. How
wanna
long would you?
be-
How
I don't want
long-
to be in an edible
No.
situation where you like high as fuck and you can't
Yeah.
reverse it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's everybody's
Yeah.
conundrum right there. Hey, how long do you think it takes for a Hero bar to hit?
for a Hero bar, I mean,
Well, if you're taking the one little piece.
on an empty stomach, that could hit you at like 25, 30 minutes on an empty stomach.
Yeah, and these taste good.
And they taste
They,
really
they don't yeah, they don't taste bad. They're really good.
They got different
Okay.
flavors, everything like that. You don't have the mushroom taste at all. It's like a chocolate. That's where it can get you.
Yeah, wifey and I we're gonna do some microdoses too. And at first I was gonna do the gel cap with it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna do the chocolates because these chocolates. At first, I don't like the shit when it's too rich.
Right.
But these ones are really good. They're not too rich. They're just right, and you don't taste the mushrooms at all, which is always the thing for me. I don't want
Right.
to taste the mushrooms. It tastes like shit.
Well, I definitely am gonna try this now. I just need a babysitter. How many hours does the mushroom hit you for? Are you awake?
The
Like,
microdose.
what happened?
The microdose. It's a body feeling. So you feel that for about a few hours, and
few hours.
and then it goes away.
The thing is, like,
Little by little, it goes away.
if you go moderate, you will catch waves.
Yes.
Some of it will come in waves. So
Yeah.
like you'll go ahead and feel it tripping out, and then it'll kind of mellow it out, and you feel like, okay, it's going away, and all of a sudden something will happen, and ooh,
Yep, level
but
back.
it's fun.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's a good ride if you do the moderate.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you go
So
past
what's moderate? Like 1.5 bars?
No, just the one
No.
full one, right? If you want to
One
go
bar.
micro, you take half of the piece. We have one out there.
Yeah.
What?
You could take it.
Ooh.
And, you
oh
know,
my
whenever-
God.
whenever
we gonna
you-
take it when the kids go to
Whenever
sleep.
you and husband
So
are ready,
So
you go-
wait, do you stay up all night?
nah.
No.
You go to sleep.
You do go to
can.
sleep.
Well, if you take it late, you'll be up a little bit further past what you normally go to sleep. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
But
and do you get horny?
that I didn't really feel that.
It can't happen.
Ooh, it
pro-
will happen.
I think it depends on your circumstance.
Ooh, definitely. I definitely got that situation.
It could get funny
Yeah.
though, like because we hosted one of these shows
Okay.
off of a moderate dose, right?
Okay.
And we couldn't stop laughing at the shit we were saying.
That's
So you
funny.
might not even get to it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's cool too, just because we're married and that's just something to be thinking about and it make us laugh thinking about it.
I mean, if you guys sat back and you watched like your favorite comedy and did it on shrooms,
Oh yeah,
you'll probably laugh like 10 times harder.
yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, that kind of stuff.
yeah.
You know, the thing is, it's a vibe thing.
I can't wait.
You know, you do it with the right person, the right
Yeah.
people around, you'll have
Vibes.
a great time.
Five.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah.
During
me and
that
hubby are like besties, so.
during that show when we did a moderate dose, there was times where we were all just kind of laughing with each other. It was just so like we just get these fits of just like laughing about one of the jokes we were talking about or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's as long as you're around like like they said, as long as you're around people.
And there was one ohm that we put out that was a different type of ohm.
Yeah.
Like it was different.
Yeah.
It hit a like, ohms are like it's like the meditative
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes people ask us to do this because like it's called a moment of ohms, right?
Okay.
And we'll do 4 of them. And on this day, because we were moderate, all together, we were all on the same page.
Right.
We did one that was a different, like it hit.
Well,
Like-
how did it hit? How did it hit?
It was like it was supposed to be on some spiritual shit.
Whoa.
Now, homie that was right here made him laugh, so the rest of the ohms, the rest of the ohms were gone. But that first one, it was it. We've been striving to get to that again, but
That's so funny.
yeah, we got to get on that moderation. All right, next.
And we got a Devil's Bud up in here saying, here's some Fast Bud 420 Auto and Sweet Seeds Auto I grew recently.
Ooh, that looks
Nice.
pretty.
That looks
Christmas
good.
tree.
Delish.
That looks
And it
really
looked like
good.
a beautiful Christmas tree. It's just missing ornaments and
Yep.
like lights, but it got the lights. Look, y'all.
Got the lights, yeah.
It's flashy.
That's a good job, man.
Ooh.
You needed better lighting for this one. Red Gorilla Girl, she just needed a little bit more lighting.
She's still really pretty though.
She is good. Like you could tell
Yeah.
that it's really proper, but like she just needed slightly more lighting, man.
Got that snowflake drip.
But I would smoke this.
Oh yeah.
And that Skywalker.
Snowflake drip.
Okay.
I smell it. I don't know if it's that. It is. but-
Skywalker OG runs. Okay.
Cherry cola.
Cherry cola.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Whoa, I would be excited to smoke something like that. Like, I want to try that one.
Looks delicious.
Everything he's got looks good too.
Wow, that looked like, who got this?
Cheese.
Cheese.
I don't know if I'd smoke this,
Who
but it
got
looks good.
this?
Looks good.
Whose is this?
One of our viewers here.
His name is Devil's Bud.
Devil's
oh my
Bud.
God, Devil Bud. Hit me up. I'm finna find you. Whoa.
Wedding glue. Okay.
Ooh.
That looks sticky and dense.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Wedding glue.
That's beautiful.
Amnesia Skittles.
Oh my God.
Got some good names over here, buddy.
I got to see this shit in real life.
CBD crack.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
Well, all your other ones were really dope. This one,
I'm not very excited about that one, but some of those.
the
were
other ones look really
beautiful.
good. Yeah.
really tight.
But that one's for CBD, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Right.
This
Doesn't excite me as much.
Yeah.
And we got Javi G up in here saying a little flashback when I met the fellas in Denver. Shout to C- and E-Zone.
Yeah. What up, dude? I remember that.
Do you?
Remember that?
I remember that. We were out there doing a High and Hungry show where E-Zone did some stand up and I did a set before.
Word up.
That's
Word up.
cool.
Yeah, and Ray, did we film Ray? Yep. We did film it, right? Yeah, we filmed it. It's an episode. It's on the YouTube. Check it out.
How do you feel it looking at old pictures of yourself? Because, like, when I look at old pictures of myself, I'm like, dang, I personally look like a totally different person.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trip when you see them because you don't go to you don't go out of your way and someone else usually shows you, hey,
Yeah.
remember this? And you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like look at those pictures and say, man, I was fucked up in that picture.
Hey, what was a trip? One of your cousins sent me a picture of when we were in New York. One of the times we were out there for one of the Halloween shows or a show down there, and my hair was like down to here, and I must have been clowning or something because the style of picture he got on me, it looked like I was clowning somebody or something like that. But it was just a trip because I had never seen that picture before, and it was like probably like 94.
Man,
When I had like the full beard popping off and my hair was hanging down, and like I had never seen that shit.
sometimes that shit is a blur.
Yeah, it's all a blur.
Yeah, man.
I don't remember myself that way because I've been this way for so long. But when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, old pictures are a trip.
zigzag cover.
Man, I had someone show me a picture when I performed in a Mohawk.
You did?
What?
Fuck out of here! When did you do that?
It was for a Cypress show.
What?
Yes.
You don't remember?
Oh man, I don't remember that.
I want to find the
Fuck
picture.
out of here!
No, I did a Mohawk, and the whole time I had a hat on, and I took it off right before we went on stage.
I never seen that.
And
I didn't even see that.
I had a full on. I'm talking about shaved on this full Mohawk.
Oh, we know what a mohawk is, son.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I gotta find this picture.
Maybe
yeah.
I didn't look back too many
Yeah.
too many times then. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I only looked back when I heard something that was.
No, I think I remember that you look back and you look at me like what do you
Wow.
what do you
What
do?
the fuck is going
What
on?
is
back
going
there?
on? And what is that? Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna try to find that picture.
Oh, you gotta find that.
yeah,
shit.
but it was a bona fide Mohawk.
What year was it?
It was in the 90s. Again, it was a
Oh,
blur.
in the 90s.
You know,
okay.
there's a lot of things that were blur. You know what I
'Cause
mean?
there was like a Mohawk period, in my lifetime. I was born in the 90s, but it happened again. The Mohawks
Oh yeah.
came back again.
Oh, they always come back.
Yeah.
I never rocked one.
Yeah. Never
It was either I had a lot of hair or no hair. That was always my thing.
Same.
And I don't have the patience for the long hair anymore. And it would be like peppered up. So
That's funny.
next.
And the last one of the day here, we got Jake Gordon up in here saying, got my Dr. Greenthumb Funko, and I'm adding it to the collection.
Well, all right.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Super
all right.
dope. Got the collection.
Part of the squad.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Jake Gordon.
Salute, Jake.
Yeah.
That's the last one?
Yep,
Oh,
seems to
cool.
be it.
Thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming to BeRealTVContest@gmail.com, and we will run them. All right. I don't know if we're still behind on those, but we will catch up. But when you submit them, if they don't get on that day, they will get on in the next day or so. So just keep watching.
We're not catched up yet.
No, we're all caught up. We should be good.
Or catch
Right.
Caught up,
up.
Bobo.
All right. Just want to know.
Yeah, Bolton, you teach them.
Yeah. Yeah. You're letting Colton teach you?
Oh, don't let go.
Oh no.
All right.
Man, weird.
We're about to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all in the live chat. If you got a comment, questions, shout out, suggestion, let's go.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got Juicy Jules, Minnesota, saying Charmaine's got that calming radio voice, and she's saying rest in peace to your parents.
Thanks so much for the loving parent shout out. And yeah, I do have that radio voice. So I'm ready to talk to some of y'all again. But I want to do more like streaming side of radio versus traditional.
Yeah.
I love traditional, and that's where I started off. But streaming is like the wave. So I'm looking into trying to do something like that.
Turning the podcast into a live stream or doing something separate than the podcast.
You never know. We're going to have to
Pop it off.
see what happens.
That's right.
And we got Mr. Funky up in here saying, y'all still have Andy Garcia's cowbell.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
And we ain't giving it back.
Forever.
Thank you, Andy, for your contributions to the show. We hijacked it when we saw it. at a rehearsal spot somewhere. It's like
Damn.
he don't need this.
Ever.
That's funny.
We got Jeffro up in here saying, shout to Charmaine representing Chicago all day.
Yes, I love Chicago. I miss Chicago. But what I don't miss is the snow. It looks so cold right now.
The winters are unforgiving down there. Whew.
Yes, being out here in LA, some days we have our chilly days. Today is one of them. I'm in a turtleneck.
Yeah,
But
it's not
it's
like that.
been nice though.
Mm-hmm.
Other than those rainy days we had.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I do miss Chicago so much.
Chicago's cool. It's a
Chicago's
fun
cool.
place.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
vibe.
The summertime.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Chicago is such a beautiful city, and there's so many great people there trying to uplift the city as well, because there are areas that need people to uplift that area. So
Yeah.
people do try, and of course, more things can happen, but that's everywhere,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But Chicago's a beautiful city, and it's a great place to live, a great place to experience. My mother's from Chicago, so I love Chicago so much.
They got good food out there.
Amazing food, the
They got-
best food.
It's a good vibe out there. It's just the whole vibe out there. I've always
Chicago
felt.
people are just A1.
I always felt like great going down there. Always a good time.
They have their own culture,
Yeah.
their own food, their own
pizza.
slang, the pizza, the chicken, everything, the Italian food. I mean, everything. I can give you restaurants to go to next time you go.
Like when we tour, there's certain places I look forward to like having days off at. Like New York's one of them. Chicago's another one.
Yeah,
You know?
Chicago's nice. The hotels, the luxury,
Yeah, it's
just everything.
yeah, that's cool.
It's so nice. So it's very important that people know that Chicago offers a lot more than what you hear about in the news. Chicago's a beautiful city. It's probably one of the most
I'll
beautiful
co-sign that.
cities.
Oh yeah.
In
One
Midwest
of the
boxing,
most beautiful.
in Midwest boxing, you're right. Carmine's is the business.
What up, Alex?
That is one of the best spots right there.
Carmine's.
Oof,
Yeah.
get it.
Period.
All right, next.
And we got the Godfather up in here saying peace to everybody and
GF.
stay on that smoke train.
That's right.
Yeah.
Big GF. Salute to GF. He's gonna be here on Wednesday this week. He might sit in. Not might. He is gonna sit in with us on Wednesday. So salute to GF. Back in the building.
It'd be great to see him.
Yeah, it'd be good to see him. He hasn't been here in a minute.
Yeah, you want to know if I was going to be down here to bring food. So
Hell yeah, you better be down here to
we're
bring.
talking about that. Yeah, we'll take care of
We're
it.
gonna send him after you if you
Yeah,
don't.
no, we don't want that.
You want the
He's going to
Godfather.
bring watermelon.
You don't want that Godfather on
Godfather.
your back, son.
No.
That's why I want some brisket for sure.
And we got Scarecrow up in here saying, yo, B,
Yeah.
that was a dope mix you did on Thursday.
I don't remember what it was, but thank you so much. We got another mix coming up tomorrow, so make sure you check us out on Twitch, B_Real TV. Come fuck with us.
And we got Ozzy Rob up in here asking, can we get a moment of Bart's?
All right. We could do this.
Wow.
You'll snap in, just follow along, or you could just observe and absorb the art of this
scared.
right here.
See,
But
we
I
ain't
am.
All right.
I'm just going to observe for now.
You guys know the trigger word, yes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh, fuck.
All right, that's enough.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
God,
It's a moment.
I missed it.
It was a moment.
She said another line.
I missed it, but I caught it, and it was great.
It's different.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
this show is
different.
very
Yeah.
random and different. What folks ask for.
Right.
All right.
And we got heavy hitters up in here saying, no Cali Blaze today. He must still be celebrating his birthday month.
He's still
Yeah.
celebrating his birthday month, Mr.
Yeah.
I only want one day, and men should only
Okay,
have one
yeah.
day.
This is a big point right here.
Birthday
because
week.
He's always been saying the birthday, one day.
One day.
But he's extending it.
His day
A
passed,
week.
and now he's
Still
off
doing
on
over there, right there, right?
He's off on a birthdaycation.
On
Yeah.
his fifth day right now.
Yep.
He's gonna cover it by saying he was on his vacation, but he was on his birthdaycation.
Yeah,
Right.
birthday
Reason why he was there
Birthday.
because
Creating a
birthday.
new word
Come on,
right
don't
now.
bullshit me.
No, for real, I am. Birthdaycation. when you use your birthday to go on vacation and call it a vacation instead of your birthday.
Right.
Yeah, but you should get extra days for your birthday. It shouldn't have to be vacation day.
Well, because look, here's the thing. This is why we bring it up. Our homie believes that a man should only have one day as his birthday, as opposed to how women take a weekend, week, or a month,
Yeah.
right? And he's very like, nah, guys, we shouldn't do a month. And
Yeah.
I believe we shouldn't do a month neither.
Be a man.
He's talking about a day, but his day was on another day, and now he's over there partying for his birthday.
Birthday.
So that just seems
Gotta
like
get on his ass.
it just means, well, we are right now. This is the form of it. You know what I'm saying? He's probably watching like, you cunts.
Well, I hope. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
week.
And
Happy birth month.
when you come back, I hope that you guys just lighten up on him. It is his
We will.
birthday.
We will. It is his birthday
Birth
month.
month.
Yeah.
It is his birth month.
Right. Wow.
I really only do a day. I really only do a day. I don't subscribe to the same thought, you know, as he does, where he's hardline on it. I can accept if someone takes a little bit longer to celebrate themselves.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I can respect that. You know, I'll just take the day to celebrate myself.
So you won't do a birthdaycation.
Mm-hmm.
Birthday.
Nah, you won't. Come on. When have you known me to take a vacation, let alone a birthdaycation?
But you don't vacation. You don't.
I work.
I mean, I like to work too, but you don't take a break because, like, especially when you work, taking a break feels so good.
You want to know my thing is that I always felt like part of my work, there was the vacation within it
Yeah, but when you take that time to completely
to separate from it. yeah.
separate, you become the most creative and you can recharge and come back to the game.
I'm going to.
with
That's
some new shit.
I'm going to because that's the plan. You know,
I haven't been on a vacation in a long time either.
because I haven't been on a vacation probably ever. But
Yeah.
when I think about I love what I do, I think about I've been on a lifelong vacation. It's just the stressful times where it doesn't very seem vacation is shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you motherfuckers.
You know, yeah, we're out on tour. We do vacation type things sometimes, you know.
To enjoy the place we're in when we got
Exactly.
days off.
Exactly. So it's
True.
like
Because
completely
it's not always all work,
right.
Yeah.
but work is what got us there. That's the only the only connection to being in that place is that work got us there.
Absolutely.
Now on the days off, what we do there is on us, you know, and usually we'll go venture off and do shit
Yeah.
like it's a vacation.
Yeah, and I feel that.
Yeah.
That's the luxury of being, a creator.
But you know what? You're right though. Like I've been talking about taking vacations with my family. You know what I mean? That way it's totally separate
yeah.
Yeah.
from the job. And that's exactly what, we've been talking
Yeah,
about. like
imagine
doing
going
that.
somewhere and like putting your phone up and it being a couple days, but maybe you got a text that automatically goes back to people saying you on vacation. You're going to get back to them.
Yeah.
And if it's an emergency, hit you up here, but really just turn your phone off, go somewhere. That's what I want to do. I'm talking a lot of shit, but I think that's important too. I take small breaks sometimes. Like I like to take the weekend to like stop answering my phone and emails.
Yeah, small breaks.
Yeah.
Small breaks.
Yeah,
I take small breaks.
They help.
I'll take the weekend. Like it's Friday, 5:00. Don't if you
Sometimes
email
you just
me-
gotta disappear, just like, chill.
You need the reset.
Yeah.
You gotta hit the
I'm
reset
with my
button.
kids. I'm a working mom, entrepreneur, and stay-at-home mom.
Mhm.
Gotta reset.
And my husband's an entrepreneur and stay-at-home dad too. It's not just me at home, but it's tough with 2 kids.
Yeah.
You're
the
trying to
the balance.
Yeah, you got
Crazy,
to.
right?
Yeah, so I have to like wake up early sometimes or pull my computer out and sit down and focus for like 2 hours on what I have to do for, I have to write my calendar out. I have to organize my schedule to make shit happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
I have to.
That's why you need one of those mushroom chocolates.
Yup.
I need-
Yup.
Oh,
Get all that
will
shit.
I organize?
Yeah. Hell yeah, you will.
What?
But enjoyably. It won't be like on some stress shit. you'll just figure out like a new way to organize. You'll be like,
wow, I can't wait.
word.
I'm going to remind you to give me some.
I got you.
And we got Layer Cake up in here asking Charmaine, when you smoke, what's your favorite munchies and to go drink or go to drink?
Ooh, my favorite munchies. I am a chocolate girl, but what I love is M&M with the peanut inside of it, the yellow pack with popcorn. It is delicious. So it's like you're salty and sweet.
Bring it.
And you're getting it all at one time, and then the popcorn is like buttery, so it's just so good. So peanut butter and popcorn, not peanut butter and popcorn, M&M peanut butter and popcorn. My favorite drink, I love tequila, and I'm always trying to take shots with my husband. He keeps a bottle in the fridge.
Smart guy.
Freezer, yeah. So I'm
guy.
loving just to take, I'll be like, hey, babe, you want a shot? I'm usually the bad influence.
Excellent.
And we got Ed G up in here, and he's saying, go Eagles.
Go Eagles. Go Eagles.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
for the
they
Super
beat
Bowl.
somebody.
They're going to the Super Bowl, huh?
They killed San Francisco.
The 49ers?
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh, it was all bad.
yep. Well, it's all
no
bad
chance.
for the Niners. They lost. Sorry, Yaga.
They had
My
no
bad.
chance. They had no chance.
Damn.
They only scored 7 points. It was like 31-7 or something.
Went all that way.
All that sports.
And so who they facing with?
The Chiefs.
They're facing the Chiefs.
Kansas City.
Chiefs beat the Bengals. Yep. We didn't see those games. We were like gone. No, I didn't see them. I can't speak. For
I don't
you.
know anything that we're talking about.
Football.
Sports.
Football.
I know that part, but
Yeah, well, we happened to miss those games because we were in transit, so didn't know. My team's not in there, so I don't give two shits.
Right.
All right.
And we got Underground 1 up in here saying, happy Monday, everyone. Did you guys hear about DJ Quick and Sugar Free singing in a Michael McDonald voice? And he's asking, can we get Quick on the show?
Yeah.
We've been trying, but I think he's shut down doing interviews for a while. So when we can get him, we'll get him up in here. Salute to Quick. That's my people.
And we got Megan up in here saying, hey guys, could I get a moment of ohms with a Z?
Okay, that's
Ohms.
very specific.
Right.
All right, chill out, man. All right, I feel better.
old school.
With a Z.
I had to participate.
Yeah.
in that
This is it.
This is crazy.
Seriously.
And we got the Hawk up in here asking, Charmaine, what inspired you to write your children's book?
So my children, when they were born, there were just so many comments on the internet, people being like, who the daddy? Because of their features. And my husband's Haitian, so like, you know, he chocolate. And my children came out like more fair skin, but it's not even really like, I mean, their skin color. It's more like some of their features as far as like their eye color, hair color. Nola has like more redder tone hair. Charlie has like these blue eyes. Nola had blue eyes when she was born. But I just felt like it was important to have the conversation, as, you know, ignorant as those comments were and still are, because I still get them. I feel like as Black people, and I want to stop saying Black people, okay? I want to say people with melanin, or of melanin, you know?
Right.
Melanated people, because Black can have a negative connotation, so it's all about positivity. But as melanated people, we should know better of saying such ignorant things like, we come of all shades. Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's also important to talk about or just like bring up slavery as well. Like, I know that some of my parents' family line came from directly from slavery. Therefore, all kind of things happened, and genes can be pulled from our ancestors and come down
For sure.
multiple generations. Like, shit can be pulled back. There's no one in my family that has these features that my children have. And, you know, not like people just always want to bring it up, not even really family members, but just other people. Like, where did they get this from? Where, you know, and that's cool to talk about it, but like, let's put it in a children's sense. You know, let's talk about it. Let's make it a topic, because at the end of the day, Nubians come in all shades. We don't need to be ignorant to the fact that we come in all shades. We come with all features. And aside from the slavery aspect, which is a little deep, I hope I didn't make you feel uncomfortable, because it's like
I'm fine.
you like
He's
grabbed
turning
me.
red
Oh,
right
he's
now.
red. He's red.
I'm just red.
Aside-
I'm
red.
always red.
It is always
Not
right.
from
unusual.
that,
That's true.
Not unusual.
basically Black women as well, we have a gene that's called the Eve gene, and Black women can create Black children any shade, any that look like any walk of life, any feature. You know, it's called the Eve gene. If you don't know about it, you can look it up and you can read all about it. But maybe I have that, you know, that's cool. But we don't have to figure out what exactly it is. I think that our culture needs to accept that we come in all different ways, and it's not something that we should divide ourselves over.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So like, I just want our children, I feel like if they have this book, they can understand that, and because it really starts young.
Yeah.
You know, anything like that especially starts at a very young age, and you don't have to be Black to have this book. I think that the conversation is good for any child. But it's written from my children's point of view, and you know, I feel like an important book to have, but it's so cute, and that's why I wrote it. Shout out to Nola Bey and Charlie Bey.
Word up.
And you can get it on NubiansComeInAllShades.com or Amazon.com. Nubians Come in All Shades. That's the title.
Boom.
Boom. There we go. Yeah.
Bring it.
So cute.
Represent.
Yeah.
And we got Jack up in here saying, shout to Charmaine. She is a happy smoker.
I am a happy smoker.
Gotta be.
Look at her.
Oh my
She
gosh.
happy.
Love smoking weed.
Same here. I think we all right here agree with him.
Absolutely.
And we got Roland up in here saying, shout to Jonah Hill for sporting the Cypress Hill t-shirt in the new movie, You People.
Yes.
Much love to everyone.
Salute to Jonah representing Cyprus. I wonder if that was a choice that he made. Look, it's right there. Bang. I didn't know it was
I
that
saw
one.
that movie. It was great.
Man, that's...
You didn't know it was like that.
I didn't know it was like that. I thought it was maybe one of our obscure shirts. He's wearing
No, it's-
tomato face.
Oh, that's straight up.
That's like our original logo right there. We called it tomato face because the skull is red and there's a green weed leaf there. But it seems like they blurred the weed leaf out or obscured it or something like that. I don't know. Could be just this angle. But either way, the fact that he wore it, that's awesome. If it was his choice, even doper. Salute, Jonah. We need you down here, man.
Yeah, man.
Wave him right now if you got an IG or whatever. Oh, wait. He's not even on
Yeah,
IG.
he's on IG.
He is?
Yes.
You sure?
Jonah Hill.
Tell him what it is.
It's Jonah Hill.
It's just Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think it's Jonah Hill.
Are you thinking
Go to
it's
Jonah Hill's page.
Are you thinking it's
y'all.
Jonah Hill?
According
think it's
to
Jonah Hill.
since August, it says Jonah Hill has deleted his Instagram. I'm trying to find it, but
Just spell
Yeah,
his
no,
name.
because I meant to hit him up and be like, yo, good looking on that, but I could not find his actual page that he used to have.
cannot
Wow.
find him.
Oh wow. He was promoting the last thing he was promoting.
Make a fan page for him, Bolton.
Oh, there's a fan page for him.
Yeah, dude. And then you could relay the messages to him however you get a hold of him.
Yeah,
Right.
whatever. Salute to Jonah. Thank you very much.
And you know what? I think he helped produce that movie, and I think he chose that T-shirt because there was like several hip hop T-shirts that he was wearing throughout the whole movie.
Well, he grew up listening to hip hop, so given a chance to shine up all the groups he used to listen to, kind of like how they did in The Boys, like the homeboy that plays Mother's Milk.
Yeah.
He always had a Wu-Tang shirt on, or
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy,
That's
Slick
right.
Rick. He wore all the classic hip hop shirts
Yes.
in every damn episode, and that was kind of dope.
Yeah.
All right.
And we got K Mac up in here. He's saying every girlfriend I've had could smoke more weed than me.
Smoke.
Agree.
Well,
I think that's attractive because when a guy smokes more weed than the girl sometimes, then for the girl that might not be attractive. But when the girl smokes more weed than the guys like it. Everybody likes it.
Yeah.
It's just,
it's a little different.
It is different
Yeah.
having like a stoner girl.
yeah.
I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right.
And we got the business up in here saying it looks like we need to add Pedro and Son Doobie into the intro.
Pedro and Son Doobie, huh?
That's what he's saying.
Well, all right.
And let's see here. We got Jeff up in here saying dispensary weed out in Chicago sucks.
Yeah, it's way better out here in LA. It's not from the same people.
That must have been a big difference for y'all. What's the first dispensary y'all walked into? Do you
Here,
remember? Yeah.
Atrium.
Atrium? Yeah. we
Yeah,
got
shout
some-
out to Atrium. Hopefully they give me a little extra points for shouting them out right now.
Yeah, they're out in the
Woodland Hills.
Woodland Hills,
Atrium.
off of Topanga or
I'm
something
gonna
like
show them. Yep, right off by the
Yeah.
highway. I don't know what y'all call it out here, expressway. What
Oh,
do
they're
y'all
by
call it?
the 101.
101.
The 101 right there, Atrium out in Woodland Hills. That's where I get my weed from, and it's beautiful there. Like in Chicago, it'll be like a few jars, very few behind a glass, and you can look at it with someone. But Atrium is just so much dank everywhere, like dank everywhere, aisles of dank, walls of dank,
Yeah, I've heard they got some good
carts of
stuff
dank.
on their shelves.
Everywhere. Yeah. So that's the one that impressed me the most.
Word up.
Charmaine, do you mess with like concentrates? Do you like dab it all or hit the vape pens or?
I've done all of that in my lifetime, but there's something about smoking a blunt that I just really enjoy.
Flower.
Yeah, something about flower I just really enjoy. And then because I'm a mom, I ain't trying to get too fucking high.
Yeah, you
know
got
what I'm
to
saying?
watch after them kids.
Yeah,
Word
I
up.
ain't trying to get too fucking high. So,
When they're at that age where they're running around and you got to keep up with them.
yeah, no way.
Yeah, definitely don't take any RS.
Don't take any art.
No, but I am
Not till
gonna
they're
take a
asleep.
mushroom tonight with my husband, so I'm gonna let y'all know how it go down.
All right.
Boy.
Yeah, all right.
And that seems to be it so far. And you guys were talking about 90 Day Fiance. Well, there's 18 spin-offs of that show.
What?
Dang.
I told y'all, and I named about 9 of them.
Damn.
Dang, that's great.
That's almost like the Real Housewives spin-offs. That's more.
There's so many.
They're so damn.
So many.
Word up. Hey, we want to thank y'all for all the participation and the submissions today. We appreciate you for all that. And we want to thank Charmaine Bey for coming in and sitting in with us.
Hey,
Thanks so much for having me. This was so cool. Smoking with y'all has been amazing. I love the conversation.
Thank you very much.
thank you for
Let them know where they could find you and if you got any shout outs.
Of course. Well, you can find me on Instagram at Charmaine Bey. Follow me. I'm real close to 1.1 million. I need a couple more followers. So follow me. You're going to like the content. Shout out my family, my husband, Neek Bey, my children, Nola and Charlie Bey, my book, Nubians Coming All Shades. We have so many more things coming for you. So The Bays is lit, Marriage or Mirage. We on YouTube, The Bays TV. Subscribe, share, follow, all that.
Word up. Let Neek know he's got to come sit in with us
Oh,
sometime.
absolutely. We going to get the babysitter, and I'm going to let him come, and I'm going to go out to eat or something.
Word up. A moderate dose.
Okay.
T-Minus, you got shout-outs?
Yeah, thanks to everyone that joins me in the morning for the Twitch mixes. You can follow me there at C-Fan4. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to Bart's for helping hook up the chili cook-off yesterday for High and Hungry, as well as Nancy for hooking up the Saturday edition of High and Hungry. We've been doing a couple really cool things, so we'll be letting you know more as they get closer to air. Thanks to everyone that just that watches the show and hangs out with us. We really appreciate it. Tomorrow morning, 2 for Tuesdays. I'll see you guys then. Eric Bobizzle.
All right, you can catch me on the socials at Eric Bobo on Twitter, Eric_Bobo on IG, on Discord, Bobo's Corner, and also on Social Club. Also want to let y'all know this new single, Rhythm Machine, is out now on all streaming platforms. So be sure to get that, check that out. Thanks to everybody that supports the show. Team Icon represent. Mail is going out this week. I know I'm a little behind, but we're going to catch up. And me and Snacks, we thank you for your support. Next one, Bolton.
Shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout to the Dominator. And shout to Charmaine for stopping by. What's going on, Bart's Barbecue?
So I have, I'm just available for catering because I'm not doing more pop-ups, but I do have all my barbecue sauce available for sale. So there's like a package deal right now, so you can get like 3 barbecue sauces and a hat for like $40. I may be doing some event, possibly a pop-up next week in Las Vegas. We'll see if that happens. And I had a great time filming the Toilet Cook-Off with E-Zone, C-. A couple of my homies came out there. Thanks, E-Zone, for the vape pen. And yeah. And you can follow me at Bart.barbecue on Instagram.
Word up. Check us out in the mix tomorrow on Twitch. Once again, I will remind you, Psycho Les and myself will be all up in it. All right. So come check us out. B_Real TV. That's the place on Twitch. All right. Now, words for the day. Embrace the people who love you like you love them, and you know it's not that false boof shit, like the ones that you got around you that say they're down for you, but they're only there in the good times, not the bad times, to help you get back up. You know what I mean? Have those ones that will pick you up around you, whether you're up or down, and that you would pick up and lift up as well. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about, being around the people that are for you, not for the things you got, not for the status that you're at, but because they fuck with you. All right? Keep that boof out your mindset. Keep that boof out of your papers and blunts. Keep those boof people away from your circle and be top shelf always. That's with love. Swallow that.